Hello people, so this isn't going to be a hugely long video, I hope, but this is just going to be a quick video about this. So this is the SGS 50 ton hydraulic press, air hydraulic. There's a pedal down there so we can plug air into that and put your foot on it and it operates itself. It's also got hand jack, hand pump on this side, pole stored there. Just wanted to do a video really because there isn't one on YouTube of this press. So I ordered this from SGS. I got it on an offer. It was about 1,600 quid. It comes in a big crate, basically assembled like this. You have to put the handle here, so this has got left-right adjustment for the ram, so you can move the ram to the left or the right, and then it folds back out the way. So this is even on a proper keyway, so it is keywayed in here, and then it's got a little screw that holds it on, and then that flips up out the way. So you have to put that on. You obviously have to get it out of the crate. I just used my ceiling crane, which is rather handy, and picked it up. And these bars across the bottom, these support brackets and the bars, you have to bolt those on. When it's stood up, easy to show you this side, so you have to bolt these on, these 2 bolts here, 2 bolts there, and then 2 more in the centre there. You have to bolt those on to hold your press up. It comes pre-filled with oil, so the only thing you have to do is there is a vent valve on top here, which is done up, which obviously stops the oil falling out. So to use it, you have to open it up. That allows air in and fluid out. It does tell you to prime it before use, and to do that all I did was just push the ram all the way down and let it sit for a minute, let the bubbles and everything settle to the top, let it back up, do that twice to get it all together. Now I'll get you on the stand like that. So you've got blast shield with wire reinforcement. They could have made this better, I will be honest. It's actually got roller bearings in here to roll up and down, but you've just got these pins. But it's not great, but it works. It would have been better if you just had spring-loaded pins you pulled out and you just dropped them into the next hole, to be honest. But you can drop that all the way out the bottom or all the way out the top. Or you can just remove it all together so that you've got the press open. It comes with these rather beefy 1-inch thick steel blocks with the V's on top. There are obviously 2 like that for your various pressing applications. You have 4 pins. They come pre-installed in the box. You have to bolt the winch to the side here, so you've got a couple of bolts to bolt that on. Now, to move this up and down is quite simple. As you can see, there's a notch on the bottom one, so it doesn't need you to remove the bottom one. What you do is pull the top one out, put that to one side. Pull the top pin out on the other side. Then you've got the winch mechanism here, and you can raise it up, and then it can stay on the winch, and then you can pull them out either way you want, really, like that. And then you can operate the winch, like just winding it back, and there's a clutch that takes the weight, so you're not actually holding the weight of anything. So you can wind that all the way down. All this comes pre-installed, so you just have to bolt the winch to the side. It comes with this bed all the way at the bottom, so that will be all the way down like that. and then you can obviously adjust it, put it where you want it. So I'm going to put it in this pin here. So there is a tapered end on here, and the tapered end is to make it easier to put it through. Do that. That pins. Like that. You do have to watch that they don't get caught when you go down. Like that. And like that. And you put it down. Make sure that is obviously off so that there's no weight pushing on it. Install your top pins and your locks. Like that. Now, the reason that I bought this press, because in the price range of, I'm going to say, anything under about £800 maybe, in that sort of range, doesn't have this tube. And what this tube is a port that feeds. So obviously you've got your hydraulic cylinder in here, and then if any oil, so it's a one-sided cylinder. It has oil on one side, and then there's a spring that pulls the ram back up. And if they've got this on the bottom, it means there's a second seal here. But what they're doing is any oil that will bypass the seal will just go back to your tank, as opposed to running down the front of your leg. I swear I just heard a rat. I think we've got something scuttling. Maybe not. So yeah, so we've got that extra feature, obviously 50 ton, plenty of pressing. Now, like I say, 50 ton is a lot. And people go, 50 ton, wow, when are you ever going to need that? Here's the thing, if you buy a 20 ton press and you press out a wheel bearing and you get one that's stuck, it can take 20 ton to push that out. That means you're pushing the press to its limit. This one you should never get near the limit. So obviously I had the standard play when I got it. And I turned this small piece of steel into a twisted pretzel. And where I stuck it right down the middle there, that was 35 tons. That's a lot of force. Now the reason I wanted air hydraulic, which is part of the reason that it gets more expensive, is quite simple. So, put the jack handle and we will insert. So I will do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That was 20 pumps. As you can imagine, to move that an inch takes a minute or two. That's kind of why I bought the air hydraulic. The handle can only go on this side, irritatingly, because that's how they've designed the thing. So you can't put the handle that's down there. You can't put that handle over here on this side. It has to be over there. Now, little niggle, but oh well. Now, obviously we've got the pressure gauge up there. So you've got the pressure gauge so you can tell how much force you're using. I've I'm not 100% certain, but they do a 75 ton version of this, and it looks identical to this. So I'm not sure if this will go to 75 ton or not. Possible. Now I will just show you the air working. Let's get it connected. So you just straight up put an airline fitting into the back of your pedal there, and then you've got your foot, so you can stick your foot in there and it does that. Now let's just bring you up, let's point you at the ram again, and you can see how quick it moves when you use the air. So you tighten the valve up and now we'll wait for the compressor to shut off. So as you can see, they do use a lot of air, but it is a heck of a lot faster than pumping that up and down, because I probably did in half the time, twice the distance, which is always good. So yeah, there it is, the SGS 50 ton air hydraulic press. I bought this direct from them. The customer service was shocking, just so you are aware. I didn't buy it because their customer service is great, because it's not. I don't recommend them as a company for their service, but this is quite a good tool for my workshop. I should get many years out of it, I hope, but that remains to be seen. So there it is, there's an overview of it. That's kind of how it comes and what you need to know. I will let you know if I have any problems or failures with it, and what they like to deal with if I have any issues. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.